Hi. Now I'm trying to pull my finger, it's pain. Something happened on Monday. Yeah, I should have slept early, around 5 something a.m. when I get ready go to shower. When I go to my room, I found like I feel like I have mosquito in my room. So I come down to light up the candles for essential oil. But when I walk down, I step on something, I think. I don't quite remember. And I bent my my foot, and so I fell. So when I fell, my hands on the floor first, right, to support my body, and crack, my ring fingers dislocate. So the first reactions is, when I see the fingers, I was so scared. It's terrible. It looked terrible. Even though when I see the photo of it, I still feel like it's really looked like horror movie for me. In my first reaction, I'm thinking of maybe I can just pull it back in positions, but I see some red dot on the skin, like it seems like the blood is from inside. So I'm thinking of maybe something crack or things like that. If I, do it not properly, may make it worse. So luckily, my partner is at home. So of course I cry, and then I shout and ask him to come down. And said, send me to the hospital, like I cracked my fingers. So at the beginning he drive me to the private hospital. When we arrive, and they asked me what can they do for me, and then I show them my fingers. They said, oh, we don't have the department for the bone. What you call? Let me see what they call this professionally. They call it, I don't know what they call bone. They say quad four, so I don't know what they call it in English. Okay, the bone sections, something for that. Okay. In Chinese it's called quad four. Quad is bone. Okay. So they say, oh, you should go to like Konghua Hospital or Elizabeth Hospital, something like that. So I said just the closest is to Konghua. So when we arrived at the emergency, we had to register, and then we pay 180 Hong Kong, 180 Hong Kong. And then with the paper, they will send you to like divide of like the wait list or something like that. In that time already have about like 10 people waiting. Because when I arrived at the hospitals, it is about 6:30 around. And so they click it on emergency. The nurse hand me a mask, and then they like measure my blood pressure. I don't know what the scale is, but and then my partner said, "Whoa!" I say, "What is it?" They say 2 something over 1 something. Okay. And then he asked like my partner asked me, is it very painful? And then the nurse said, of course it's very painful because it's your fingers. We call 十指同歸心. That's when your fingers got hurt. The painfulness is in your heart, okay? So, but I wait for about like half an hour around before, was it? 20 minutes, something like that. And then the doctor see me, and then after he looked at me, and then he said, oh, go to the x-ray. So I go immediately, and then the guy immediately give me an x-ray, and then I wait and go back to the doctor, and then he put my fingers back, and then he asked me relax, and then put my finger back, and then said like it should be you should feel much better now. You should feel much better now. I said it's very painful, and because he's pressing my fingers. And then when he just asked me deep breathe, I say it's very painful because before he put my fingers back, my pain is already from here transferred to my elbow and then to my here armpit. I don't know why, maybe the nerve system. But when he put my fingers back, he's pressing it for a while, and then he released because the blood flow is like, I said, just deep breathe. I said it's so painful. It's like burning kind of like pain. Is like my ring fingers. The one have problem is not my middle fingers, my ring fingers. I feel like fire burning kind of pain here. Because we cook, right? We know what, when you caught fire, what's the painful like. I feel like fire burning the whole fingers, like especially this side. I say it's so pain. It's different kind of pain. As I say, the painful from the elbow, armpit is gone, but this is another type of pain. And then he sent me back to the x-ray, and then he said the fingers already in positions, but the bones around here got cracked, and one of the bone got what you call, have some kind of like very thin bone crack and has come out on the side about a size of a toothpick tips, something like this. That's why I got that problem, and now my finger is still numb. Of course, I can't really pull it now. Today is already, so Monday I have Monday AM, and now it's Thursday. Yesterday is quite swollen, and I called my friends. He asked me to soak my hands in salt water. So I soak my hand in Epsom salt, and now it's swollen. So if you have swollen hand, you can try to use Epsom salt. It's still bruises around. You can see the colors. But I can't really. Yeah. So today I went to the doctor again, and he said like today I also make another x-ray. He told me that like the fingers will not completely recover, which I will maybe cannot bend like as before, like this. And not as flexible with the fingers, and we lost the strength, like maybe have problems of like towel twisting. But one thing I've learned that from this is how important these fingers is, ring fingers. It's not lucky I didn't wear rings. Otherwise, we'll have problems. I will need to cut the ring off before I can do anything. So it's better to, when you get home, pick all your things out. And another things that I have learned, like so like the what you call benefit, like what's the Hong Kong government's hospital authority. These hospitals belong to the authority. We have a list of the hospital that I have picked up. Okay, since I have paid when I so-called check in, I have paid 180 Hong Kong dollars, 180 Hong Kong dollars. I can transfer, like make appointment and transfer to any of this hospital and do the what you call for physiotherapy. I'm going to make the appointment close to where I live to do this. And what that $180 cover is, so far I have made 3 x-ray and 2 doctor visit, like Monday and today, and I have another coming appointment on June 6th, June 4th, and then the physiotherapy, which is 3 months time. So I don't know how frequent I need to go. Painkiller and injections, and still have 2 more injections to go because I have scratch on my hands. They afraid that have germs involved, like and then a pack of painkiller and a pack of medicines. Okay, that's everything included. Good deal, right? This is my first time you benefit from the public hospital things. Oh no, the second time. Last time is my helper. When she need to check into the hospital, that I be the one to pay. My benefit is I don't have to pay a great deal of amount of money. So 180. Before they raised the price is 100 only. Can you imagine 100 Hong Kong? It's just like how much? 13, 15 US dollars. So this is what I have learned, like very good price. But today, like, and then I noticed like what is the waiting hours, what I have to do to minimize my waiting. Yeah, so I will put the photo of my dislocated fingers at the end of my video, okay? So if you're not interested or you don't want to look at the terrible photo, just stop when I say bye bye, okay? Uh, because like when my partner sent the photo to Edson, and Edson told me that like when he see the photo, he has tears in his eyes. Yeah, I understand that too, because like when I waiting in the emergency, waiting for the doctor, I hold my hand like this because I'm afraid like someone will walk around and bang my fingers or what. I try not to look at it, because when I look at it, my tears just it's so scary. Yeah, now I can laugh, and 2 days ago I couldn't laugh. So I learned the lesson, sleep early, and also because I think it's, I think also because of the age, I don't have any exercise. I already before this happened, about last week I think, especially under the keto diet, I feel like I lost some fat. When I feel my fingers around, I ask my partner, say, when I hold my hands like crossed like that, I said, I feel so bony, like the cushion is like gone. When I feel my skin here, I feel like it's like not really firm kind of things. I feel like something, yes, I lost some fat. I didn't lose a lot of weight, but I feel like I lost some fat. My pants like this skinny. It's not skinny. It's got like the tight pants. It's not as tight already. My tummy, I can see my skin is like looser. But I also feel that my collagen is losing, especially my face. Yeah, I feel that, and here also it's getting worse. So, oh sorry, about 2 weeks I think, a week or two ago, I asked my partner, I said, well, I think I have to do some exercise to strengthen my joint, and need to do some stretching about especially my hip. I feel my back pain is because of the tightness of my hip. That's why okay. I should have started exercise. This might will stop this things happens, because when you exercise, you will maybe sleep better. Yeah, I should have listened. So be careful, okay, everyone. When someone, like when I go to buy the some tapes and things, the nurse tell me like, this maybe is the like think positive, maybe something worse will be happening if you don't have this accident. I say, yeah, a lot of Chinese people will think like, oh, this called minor things that to I don't know how to explain, like we call 擋災. when you lose some little money, will how to call, avoid one of the big money losing. Okay, so minor, so consider minor injury. If you think positive, this is the way. No, this is my yoga ball. Sometimes I sit on it to watch TV, like, because when I sit on the sofa, my back will be like this. When I sit on this ball, my back will be more straight. Okay. Okay, that's it. I will post maybe I will post the photo backwards, okay? Then you will have some, you will get ready first before you see the terrible photo. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. There's the button.